media. Social media has created so many. I see a lot of evil in social media. There are people in social media who will insult other people that they don't even know. Calling them names. And those people, they don't know your character. They don't know. I think it will be very difficult because times are different. I doubt if Mutu would have back. Not now.
Yeah, the way you describe it, social media is they insult you completely and finish you.
Yes.
Yet they've never even had a single word with you.
Exactly. So that's the problem that we're having now.
Have you experienced it?
I'm always. I've seen so many about me. A guy from somewhere KZN. Just giving me this character that I don't even know,
What do they say?
And then the other person will say things like, SENZO,
they bring you in that story.
They'll bring in all these things that you don't even, things that,
sure.
So there's so many things that people say about you, and they will give the next person whom they are actually, following on social media.
They lie.
The impression would know as if they know this person. That one said, "Hey, namnyazi, and then the insults and all those things, But these people, they don't know you. They don't know what kind of a person you are. They don't know. They just give you that monstrous character.
Yeah,
you're a monster. You're a mafia. You're a drug lord. You're a what? There's so many names that they give you. That's what we live in that society now.
There's someone I read somewhere, someone that says about social media and that kind of commentary. If you insult me and you don't know, rather you don't have my numbers. And if you don't have my numbers, it doesn't bother me because it's clear. Or I don't have your numbers. It's clear that you don't know me. So those type of insult will never affect you.
Will never affect you.
Do they affect you at all?
To be honest with you, nothing affects me. Even the SENZO MEYIWA thing does not affect me at all. Because I know my character. I don't care what people are saying about me. Some people say it was my gun that shot SENZO. And then it's still there. It's still there. The ignorance of our people about the SENZO MEYIWA matter is that, I was part of it, And my son was there. Why don't you exclude me and focus on my son?
Do you feel they focus more on you than on the person that was actually
They focus on me more. And I was in there.
But maybe you are carrying the burden of being a famous CHICCO.
That is the problem. That's why I said, being famous, that's the price that you pay.
Yeah.
Because people will attack you. Your enemies will attack you for no apparent reason. If you go to an extent of making one person can make on social media can make everyone, like millions, thousands and thousands of people to just hate you. Believe in what this person is saying. And it's look. To be honest with you, I am not bothered by what people say.
Yeah.
And for me, I always said, if Jesus Christ was crucified for being nice, who am I? Who am I?
For feeding millions.
You understand?
For making the blind see.
Yes. So there will be those kind of people who always just attack you for no reason. Insult you, say whatever they want. I think they actually find some kind of happiness. I think they find some kind of joy by doing that. There are people who are like that because I cannot just attack you. Why should I do that? I don't know your character. I don't know, but that's why you always find those people who work alongside the devil.
I get influenced once in a while by MacG. I'm going to ask this. This is a MacG question, not me. Who killed SENZO MEYIWA?
Look, it can be the people in the house because they were there. It can be those people in court. It can be anybody. Those people will know. Not anyone outside social media.
That's true.
Not
including you.
Including me.
So my question to you is, who killed SENZO MEYIWA? Your direct answer is you don't know.
I don't know. How would I know? Because I was not there.
Yeah.
My son will know who killed SENZO. Says Kelly Kumalo will know who killed SENZO. All the people who are in the house, they will know who will kill SENZO. It's not any of us. Hence, it's important for us to actually stop now making comments that affect other people who are not part of the whole scenario. For instance, if like I've actually seen some podcasts, people describing how it happened and all that,
yes.
And then as if they were there. No, you were not there.
Mm-mm.
The people who must answer, my son is one of them.
Yeah.
Kelly Kumalo.
And if those guys in court were there,
yes,
and
everybody,
I say if
they were there,
you don't know.
You understand? But it's the police now to investigate. Because I recall at some point, they're saying on social media that you paid the police, you paid what, you paid what.
You.
Where will I get the money?
You did that.
Yeah. But where will I get the money to do that? I mean, if Jacob Zuma served the sentence for that smaller than who is CHICCO? Who am I? Where am I? You understand what I'm saying? So all these things, they don't, to be honest with you, they don't bother me. Because if, I don't know, now you can say anything that you like, you can insult me, whatever. I believe in God. I go, say whatever that you want about me. Because now I know myself, I know my character.
Yeah.
The funniest thing about the SENZO MEYIWA issue is that the family, especially SENZO's mom, does not see it that way. I've been with her, we talk even today as we speak. I communicate with SENZO's mom all the time, and I always encourage that, Mama, if it's my son who shot SENZO, let him go and rot in jail.
That's it.
I'm not the kind of a parent who will defend a murderer. No, I was not raised like that. I know under apartheid. I know how black people suffered. I will never want to see. I hate crime. I hate with all my heart. So I will never actually just, and I hear that
protect him.
Your son, why must I protect him?
Yeah.
I couldn't protect this boy, the very same boy. Let me tell you a story. There was a time this boy stole stuff in my house, my son, because of his drug addiction.
Okay.
And then I came into the house. Chief, I chased him out like a dog.
Sure.
Guess what? 5 months later, he was in the streets begging for money from people. And I saw him. I stopped my car. I saw a guy giving him food. You know what? I took those food. No, this man has suffered.
No.
He's not. He built up good lifestyle. You understand what I'm saying? I left him to suffer in the streets. Why would I protect someone that I can easily say, go into the street and suffer? Because you want to live like a dog, go and live like a dog. Why would I protect him?
Yes.
In fact, I'd rather see that guy in jail than to see him suffer in the streets.
Did you at least intervene to try to help with this addiction?
Chief, that boy started taking drugs. My son has started taking drugs, I think at the age of 20.
Sure.
So it's quite a long.
Yeah.
And I can, to be honest with you, I don't even have the only thing he must just help himself. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can't be running after such an old person. Stop doing what? No, he's not a child.
Let's go to rehabilitation.
Yeah, let's go. I don't know how many rehabs it's been. So for me, it's just said, you know what? The rehabs can't help you. You have to help yourself. But one thing for sure, I will never protect my child from any wrongdoing. If my child does something wrong, definitely I will act immediately.
You're a tough father. You call that a tough parent?
No, trust me. I will act. That's why when I went to see SENZO's mom, I was not afraid. I went there. You know what? I'm going to meet the old lady, and I'm going to talk to her like parents.
What is your intention?
My intention was to actually assure her that if my son is responsible, trust me, I will never be silent.
Yeah.
I will never be silent. If there's any clue that says your son was behind the SENZO, I will definitely take action. You know,
to
help the old lady.
Yes.
That is the reason why I went to see her.
Wow.
You understand? And then the old lady indicated to me that, look, there's so many things that are happening regarding the death of Senzo, and she's assisted by AfriForum.
Yes.
You know,
yes.
AfriForum are assisting her, and then what they've told her. She doesn't want to discuss it with the media or anything. She believes in that.
Yeah.
You know, even though the son has a different point of view in the whole
in the her son.
Her son.
Yeah.
Her son. You know. So but I assured her that, look, if there is anything that will actually say no, Kaylee or my son will pick it up, I will never keep quiet.
No.
Why would I protect a killer? I don't care if it's my son. I will never protect him. My son knows that. My kids knows that what kind of a father I am. Those who are actually giving me this character, it's their own.
You are the main organizer.
I know who am I.
That's crazy.
I know who am I.
Do you know why they would bring you in the middle of this case? Besides the fact that your son was
I'm saying that, you know, if you're in my space, you know, you'll always have people wanting to destroy you.
Sure.
You understand?
Yeah.
As black people, we look. I mean, it's very simple. If I was behind this thing, whatever, I would be dead. I would be dead. Well, what I'm saying that if I was behind Senzo, no. In fact, let me say I would be dead. I would be in prison.
Yeah.
I would be arrested. You understand? You see what the ignorance of this issue of our people. The man was found with the weapon that killed Senzo. He's sitting there. The man was found with the gun that shot Senzo. He's sitting there. Everybody knows that. Politicians, everybody. The man was found with the gun that shot Senzo. He's sitting there in court. But people will still attack someone else.
Sure.
The gun that shot Senzo, they didn't find it from me. They found it from that one of the guys who was sitting there. The ballistic test said it's him. So why now would you accuse other people? Why don't you actually focus on the person who was found with a weapon that killed Senzo? Even Senzo's brother, I called him. The chief, there's a man who was found with the weapon that killed your brother. Why are you making so much noise? Why don't you focus on that? Chief, the gun that killed my brother was found in a position.
Let's investigate this one.
Why don't we deal with it?
Yeah. Sure.
You see?
And it's a long, protracted 10-year-long case.
Exactly.
Surely it must be weighing heavy on different people.
Exactly. You understand? But this case is not difficult. The man who shot Senzo, I mean, not the man. I'm not talking about the man. Forget about the man. The gun that shot Senzo was found on one of the guys there.
According to you, the story is done. According to that, yes. The story is done.
That gun was found.
Yeah.
Begitele announced it. The Minister of Police. We all know that guns were taken to a ballistic test, including my gun.
They tested your gun.
Everyone's gun.
Yeah, but
they tested about 20 guns, I'm told. About 20 guns were tested.
Yeah.
Out of the 20 guns, one came positive.
Were you surprised when they wanted your gun?
Because they said my son is involved. I was not surprised. I can't be surprised because they said my son is involved. So I said, no, fine. There is a gun. But someone said, I told the police that I lost my firearm. I've never lost my firearm. That firearm I had it since 1989.
Yeah.
I've never lost a firearm, even the same. But, you know, some people on podcasts, whatever, they go out and say, hey, Chico said the gun. I've never. Who did I tell? Where is it written where I said I lost a firearm? I've never said that.
Yes.
All I said that my gun was taken by the police for ballistic test.
And you were willing to...
I gave it.
Yes.
My gun was away from me for about 4 months.
Yo.
Understand?
Yeah.
Because the police also believe that it's probably my gun that shot Senzo because they saw a guy called Mens Beru. Mens not Beru.
Yes.
So so Mens not Beru created the impression that it's my son and Zandu were fighting. So everybody bought it into it. Even the police who did that 3766 case, they abstracted that content from Mens Beru.
And whether true or not.
Whether true or not. But one thing for sure,
Because I know that story.
Yes, yeah, exactly. Yes, everybody knows. But that's Mansbury rule. If you can go back and check the history. The fight between Zandi and my son, it's not from Senzo's brother or they've been called. It's a lie. Mans not Beru is the one. Who is the one? There's no other person. They must never claim things that I know. The man's not. Even Senzo was dead when he died. He said it was on. He saw it on social media that my son was behind. It's there.
At least there he was able to.
Yeah, Senzo's father told the truth.
Know.
Yeah, he told the truth. He said, you know what? My son's. I saw on social media there is an article that CHICCO's son is behind this. You know. Look, unfortunately, I couldn't phone the old man and all, but if there was evidence and those guys, Senzo's friends, were there, would tell, I know nothing.
You
know. But one thing for sure, my son, Kelly Kumalo, and all the people in us, they know who shot Senzo, the mother,
girlfriend.
They know who shot Senzo. They must tell us the truth, not me. Why you want the truth from a person who was not people on social media?
Hey, Mari, they dragged you in, eh?
Well, Chief.
This one, you dragged
Look, even now I'm doing this show, I'm going to get a lot of criticism.
Yeah,
but I'm not bothered.
Isn't there part of it where they say you got a call when when Senzo was going to hospital, you were the first to get to the hospital, all of that stuff.
Okay, tell me. Your son at home, someone gets shot in front of your cousin, whatever, at home. Is he not supposed to call you?
Yeah, that's naturally.
It's natural.
Yes.
Common sense.
Hey, Baba.
Yeah. So what's wrong in Kelly calling me, said, CHICCO, Senzo has been shot? What's mean calling Ivan Kosa, hey, I received a call from Kelly, says Senzo is shot. Okay. What's wrong with that?
Because Ivan is the boss.
It's common sense.
Yes.
So they want to create something from nothing. Why did Kelly call
you?
She can call anybody first and inform them about the situation.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
So Kelly called me. Yes. When she called me, she didn't call me to like we are planning something. Why would we? Besides, my brother, there's 8 people in the house.
Yeah.
Someone gets shot. Where is their conscience? Why can't someone of them do anything? Why 8 people?
If indeed there's a version that says there were no thugs.
Yes.
The incident happened in the house amongst the people who were in the house. Are you saying at least one of them would have told the truth?
Even if they said these people in the house are dogs. But where's their conscience?
Sure.
Why would someone be shot in the house in the 8? And all of you can't say one of you shot Senzo. You understand what I'm saying?
Sure.
So that's why, we should leave this to the police.
And the courts.
As well as that gun that shot Senzo, which was found from one of the suspects. Yeah. The gun is there. People are trying to actually move away from the gun. No. The weapon that has shot Senzo was found. The movie guy was found with. Let's stick to that.
If it's not his gun, he must tell us.
He must tell us where he got that gun that shot.
Because I guess we wait for them to get the chance to tell their version of events. Yeah.
You know? And I can tell you right now that I'm not saying those guys shot Senzo. I'm not saying Kelly. I don't know. I was not there. I'm not saying maybe it's my son. Who knows? If it's my son, let it be proven you understand about that team. Then let him go to rot in jail. I don't want to defend anyone. Yeah. I don't want to defend my son. I don't want to defend Kelly or anybody. If someone shot Senzo, that person needs to be identified and serve time in jail. It doesn't matter who it is. If it's my son, let him rot in jail. If it's Kelly, whoever, let them rot in prison. But we must not actually be driven by this crazy social media, what the people are taking us and all that. You know what I'm saying? Hey. I mean, this Senzo thing, even people whom I thought are very smart, there were, a group called Open Politics.
Okay.
We find all these politicians, ministers, everybody. I mean, the likes of Jimmy Manye.
Manye is in there.
He always said, when we're having an argument, in that, we talk about politics, he'll always show Senzo. He said, sis, you did this. I mean, just in imagine.
No proof, no nothing. Just attacking me.
Just attacking me. Because he doesn't like me. Because the man hates me. And then now he attacks me. Why would he associate me with the killing of Senzo?
That's not.
Why would you? And another one is the journalist called Mzilikazi Africa. You probably saw that article. He said, my son is going to be arrested. He said it in one of the articles, I think 6 months back, if I'm not mistaken. To this day, no arrest
doesn't happen.
What kind of people are those? Those are the people who are confusing our people, because they hate you. They don't like
whatever
you
reason.
For whatever reason. And then now they just bring things that actually don't exist. And then they want to actually say no.
Are you tired of dealing with this thing?
No, to be honest with you, I'm not interested in it. My conscience is very clear. I don't care about people insulting me in podcasts, whatever, and all that. My conscience is clear. If there's someone that will go to jail for killing Senzo, it's either it will be Kelly or my son, not me. If it happens, me, I won't go to jail for killing Senzo because I'm not a murderer. If someone will go to jail, it's my son because he was there when Senzo was killed. If someone will go to jail, is that guy who was found with the gun that shot Senzo, or Kelly Kumalo, or ever, not Chico Twala. Because I was not there, I know nothing. When I receive a call from Kelly, when I receive a call about it's common sense. It's common sense.
It happens all.
It happens all the time.
I guess people would ask why a phone is when amongst other people first. Maybe that's what makes it stand out. But you said it, or you can call anyone.
I don't even know who was the first that you called.
Well,
you know what I'm saying? Maybe she phoned some other people before me. The thing is that because people want things their own way. I mean, Chico, our justice system is corrupt. I don't even know one policeman that has arrested those guys. I don't know that who's Jananda or Gininda, whatever. I've never met him. I don't know any of those people. But they'll say, but take me away. What? And then Senzo's brother will start actually giving this thing with I know what. No, forget about everything. Focus on the gun that shot your brother. If you want justice for your brother, ask those guys, the gun that shot my brother. Nitole.
Yes.
Understand? If the guy is not sure of it, the police can easily take this. Let's help you. We'll help you. Take it to other ballistic experts outside the country, wherever, of your choice. And make sure that Amapoisa South Africa were not bought by Ngobani Patengi. Understand?
By Chico
or Begitel. People that I don't even know. You know what? I've never Begitel. You know the funniest thing about this thing. You know when Mama Winnie Mandela passed on. Because I was very close with Mama. And then this Ben's Beruru has just released this thing that Chico's son, whatever. It was still new. Before
the Senzo
thing, And then I saw this big girl there at the funeral, he saw me. And they gave me one look. And then it didn't greet me. And I think it took me like, you bullet the sense and all that. I think that guy would be the first one to arrest me because the way he looked at me, he believed in it, obviously. I think people believe in social media. Social media has become a vehicle for bored people, people who just want to make comments and all that, where they just actually, without proof, and they just assassinate your character. I don't do that. I don't do that. Well, like mostly you find people who don't like you, but it's natural. Not everyone will like you. But the most important thing, if you live in a society of haters, just accommodate them by ignoring them. But just ignore them. Let them enjoy themselves. Let them have fun.
Sure.
As long as
we affected, you're able to carry it. But some people are not able to carry it.
To be honest, not anybody has a beef with me. I don't give, like I'm saying, I was talking about, I'm mentioning his name, Zilikazi Africa. He wrote a story saying that my son is going to be arrested. And then he mentioned my name, and then I went to Senzo's, to see Senzo's mom. He doesn't even ask where I'm going. I said, a man of interest.
You're a man of interest?
Yeah, man of interest. visited Senzo's mom. But he does not know how Jorge understand. For me to see Senzo's mom, it was not only about Senzo, whatever. She's a parent.
Sure.
And it was important for me to go and see if she's okay and all that. Do you understand? And my relationship with that woman, like every day, while in my sense.
Sure.
Understand? We talk in general with Senzo's mom, the sister. You know, if there's a issue, hey, CHICCO, whatever, what. We talk.
Yeah.
Whatever people and train, because they know me, they know my character, they know what kind of they listen to what I told them about the kind of a father I am. You know? But those who don't know me, let them suffer. It's fine.
Sure.
Insult me, call me names, whatever. God will deal with you. Nah, I'm not part of that.
Do you know, I didn't think this chat will take this turn. I'm going to return it to where I want it.
Yeah.
I hope you don't mind.
Yeah, me too. I swear to God. And I do want to talk about it. Yeah.
Just so you know, we discussed the Senzo thing before we started recording. And we said we will keep it as short as possible.
It's possible. And all of a sudden now it's there. I get sometimes, you know, it's because of we wanted to actually... I think it was more of trying to find out different characters of people for social media.
Oh yeah, that's where
it started. But you know, on social media, you always find this character who assassinate you. But hey, why did CHICCO get a call from Kelly? What? Hey, you know all this. So I think that's what actually started.
I see Shinjan.
Yeah.
You learn.
CHICCO Twala, let us make you understand how social media works. If you're on music, you can promote your music through social media, do whatever you want to do, and you'll get followers. So people don't have to know you. Same when you are a criminal. We will get everything from the social media. We don't have to know you. I've never met Diddy in the US, but the things that he's been doing, we've been looking at the good side of him on music. But what he was doing behind the scenes, the dark side and the dirty linen of him has been exposed. It's been exposed because it's what he has been doing, not because somebody hate him. They've been doing this thing for a long time. So don't make social media like because now you feel like your family is it's under attack. It's not you who's been attacked, but people are attacking your son because they want, actually not even your son, they want to know about all the people who were in the scene of crime. Who is this mafia behind everything that is stopping those people not to go to court and say the side of their story? Two statements, actually. I want to say two statements about one case of SENZO MEYIWA and the way the bullet was found and the investigation, the way it was done. That is what people are up to. So don't try to be too protective because sometimes parents do enable their own kids, not realizing that enabling kids can cost their lives. Like one time you had an interview and you even mentioned about it, CHICCO Twala. You said it's very dangerous to enable your own child. And you even gave an example of a friend of yours that friend was killed by his child because that parent enabled the child. Sometimes parents do try to help their children or hide the dirty linen of their children. So it's not about you, CHICCO. Don't take it too personal. People are not attacking you. They're attacking the dark side, the devil side. It's either you are part of the devil side or your kid is part of the devil side, but you don't feel like your kid should go to prison for what he did. We are not saying he did it, but we want the people who were in the scene of crime to go to be the very person being investigated. You're taking it too personal. You're talking about social media, people they don't know you and all these things. That's not right, my brother. Let's face the facts. Because people who have got money, sometimes they think they can get away with everything. Diddy in the US is failing to get away with it. He's trying. So don't even try. If you don't know anything, what is banning you? Why don't you sit back and just forget about everything and see the game playing until the end? You are able to talk about the gun. If you go to you look at how the scene of crime was investigated, how the bullet was found. The very investigators who came there, Mosia and everybody who came first in the scene of crime, they never find no bullet. But he had to come the second day and find that Ndlovu, who was always directing everything there, And then they end up coming up with a bullet that came with a say. Why they didn't say? Even the blood, they didn't even say it the first day. He was taking pictures, Messiah. Chico, please give us a break, man. Don't come up on social media and try to defend some things that are defenseless. You can't defend something like this, Chico. You just sit back. If you don't know anything, just sit back. The same people were in the scene of crime. Instead of calling the police and ambulance for help to rescue them, but they decided to call you. It's not a crime to call you, as you said in this interview. It was not a crime. Same with the same people there. What is linking them? They're trying to link these guys they who are on the dock now, the 5 accused, through phones. They don't want to use the scene of crime to connect them to the scene of crime, but they're using how they call each other. And Vodacom, Pinky, came in, the expert, and she said there was no communication between Kelly and accused number 5, whereby Stain was coming up with this evidence that they were communicating. So it's how they were linking. Even the ballistic, they're making a lot of mistakes. A lot of mistakes. And the gun that you're talking about, the other ballistic is still going to come to the stand and rebut the same evidence that those are ballistic that were bought. If you're part of those people, don't make us believe that because the gun was found now, the people who own that gun should be the people. That gun has got a lot of questions. How it went to the laboratory for testing by Mangena. There's a long story there. That themselves, about 4 or 5 ballistic experts had to test the one and the same bullet to see if it was linking the same gun, to show that the results, that gun was not part of it. So let's stop playing games, Mr. Chico. Just be a man and man up and stop playing games with people. People will not stand this nonsense. Because, sometimes people, they think everybody thinks the way they think. That's why now you're busy going in social media just for your story to be shared everywhere. Everybody can feel for you. Nobody's going to feel for you. Just let the music play. If it's not your music, dance or listen to it. The really owners of the music will rock the stage. That is it that I can tell you, Chico. Let's not keep playing and insulting people on social media, telling them that and that, they are devil, they are dead, they don't even respect people, they do talk like... I respect the guy who was interviewing you, was very smart. He exposed you, but you didn't even realize he was exposing you. He let you speak a lot of garbage. Anyway, Chico, good luck. What do you think about what Chico said here, family? Let's drop our comment respectfully, and let's not forget to like, share, and subscribe. Ngithanda baqulusi. Muthando luka love. Ngithi kini. Bravo, bravo, bravo. Noma bezindlu zodaka kusekhaya la.